Hey guys, that was fun, wasn't it? And if you want to see how to make your own LEGO Tetris game, well, stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, the Tetris game has been around for over 30 years, but you can actually have a little bit of fun with LEGO too. So this game is made up of 7 different pieces, and this is how you play the game. I like to put all the pieces into a bag, or in this case, I'll just put them into a sock. A clean sock, that is. Because with Tetris, you actually don't know what pieces are coming out, and they come out randomly, which makes the game a little bit harder. Of course, in the real game, you actually get a preview of the very next piece that's coming out, so you can think ahead. But in this game, we're just going to choose one piece out at a time. Okay, so that's all the pieces in my bag slash sock, and now I'm just going to take one piece out. And now what I would do is I would slide it in as if it was coming in to the play field like this. Now it's not a great piece to start with, but I'm going to move it over to here. Next, we grab another piece. This time, it comes in this way. So again, it's sliding down here, so you're just using your imagination. And it's sliding down, and where are you going to put it? Well, that's a very good question, but I could slide it in like that. We get another piece out, and again, we'll just keep doing this until we finished all the pieces. So, where's this one going to go? Well, that's going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Okay, the next piece is coming, and we've got to think quickly. Put it somewhere where we're not going to use too many spaces. That's not so good. This game isn't really going so well at the moment, but this is the way Tetris is. You can't predict the way things are going to go, so you just have to make do with the pieces that enter the game board. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put this one. This is not a good piece to have. So we'll just put it there. Now, you can't randomly just leave pieces up here. They have to all flow down and touch one of these other pieces before they stop. So let's see where this one's going to go. Can we slide it in there? Looks like we're going to have a lot of holes in this game board. Next piece. Oh, that's handy. We know exactly where that's going to go. So it was a bit of a bad start, but we're moving along now, and we can obviously just put some of these pieces in nicely. So I wonder if we can make up for lost time. This next piece comes in, and that's a pretty obvious place for it. So we'll just get one more piece out. This time it's the T piece again. So where's it going to go this time? Well, maybe we could go... not so good, and it's sliding down and it stops. Okay, we've got another piece. So where's this piece going to go? We might slide it over this way. Oh, we've got another one of these to put in. Well, I wonder if we can just slide it into here. Oh, we just make it. Okay, now we've got one of these, so we're just going to put it there. Next piece, another T piece. Well, that's easy because we kind of have a spot for it just there. Next piece comes in, and it's a cube. Uh-oh, got one of these in. There's not too many more places to put it. Looks like we've almost finished the game. And the last piece comes in and stops, so we finished. So now we just see how many pieces we've got left, and I've got 4 that didn't make the game board. So that is my number, 4, and I want to try and get that down to as close to 0 as possible. Now, the other way to play this game is just to treat it like a puzzle. So can you actually put all the pieces in place without having any gaps left over? It's a little bit challenging, and it's a little bit harder than you might imagine. but I think it can be done. So go ahead and make some of these pieces yourself and see how you go. Can you actually put all the pieces together without leaving any holes? Let me know in the comments if you do. So let's see how we make the LEGO Tetris puzzle. Okay, before we work on the tiles, let's see how the game board is put together. I've actually just used two 16 by 16 base plates. And around the edges, we've just simply got 2x bricks. Now I've used grey, but you could use any colour you want. And I've just capped them with some fancy looking tiles with stud. So, and on the back, because you want it to slide nice and easy, I've just used white tiles. Now I've used these 1x4s, but you could use any tiles you want. Just so it's nice and smooth and the Tetris bricks flow through nicely. So that's the baseboard for Tetris. Let's have a look at some of the shapes we'll need. First of all, we'll just start with this basic 2x8 shape. This is the L shape, or the I, and I've used the 2x8 plate on the bottom and two 2x4s, just to keep it nice and solid. And I'm using 2x2 tiles, just to make it look nice on top. Next we've got another easy Tetris tile. This one's just 2x4 plates put together. And then we just add 4 2x2 tiles on top. Now we've got the T Tetris piece. This is a little bit harder to put together, but if we just take these tiles off, we'll see how it's put together. So in this case, I've just used a 2x4 and a 2x2. Then I've used a 2x3 and put one on that side and another 2x3 on that side, and then put a 2x2 underneath. And then we finish it with the tiles. Now you'll notice every piece in Tetris has 4 tiles, because that's just the way the game works. Next up we have the L shape. Well, actually it's a reverse L. We'll just take that off there. Oops. Okay, so just for the L shape, all I've done there is use a 2x6, and I've put a cross piece on, which is a 2x4, put a 2x2 underneath and another 2x4 on top, and there we have the reverse L. Again, you can make the colours any colours you like, depending on what tiles you've got. Next, we'll do the real L shape. So that's exactly the same. It's just a 2x6, a 2x4 across there, a 2x2 at the bottom, and then we have a 2x2, a 2x4 here, with your 4 2x2 tiles. Okay, so now we'll have a look at the S shape. So that one's a little bit more harder to put together, but we'll just take these tiles off the top here, and we can see what I've done. If I take that off there, I've actually got a 2x4 plate with a 2x2 on top, put another 2x4 there, and we're just using another 2x4 and we put it on that side, and that gives us an S shape. We'll just pop these tiles back on, and there. Now we've just got one more shape to do, and that's the Z shape. So again, it's a very similar process. I'll just take these tiles off, and we can see we're using 2x4 plates put together like that, and another 2x4 on this side, and that gives us a Z. So we'll pop that on top there. And that's all you need to make the Tetris game. For this size game board, you need to have 3 of each of these pieces, and then you can pop them in any way you like, and hopefully you can figure out how to win the puzzle. Now, I haven't quite figured out how to actually put it all together so it looks great and it all fits in neatly, and I'm sure there is a way to do it. So if you make this puzzle and you figure that out, don't forget to share it in the comments below. Because look, I really want to know. But if I find out before you do, well, I'll be sure to let you know. So let's just put a couple more of these pieces down and see if we can figure out how to get this puzzle back together. Not doing such a good job, am I? Maybe I need another one of those. And we'll put one of these in here. Then we can pop a blue one there. And that one there. Maybe another one of these long ones. Now, usually I find to do this puzzle, you shouldn't really put all the same colors together because eventually that's just not going to work for you. So it's always best to have a little bit of a play and try other pieces first. And then, if you get stuck, well, of course you can use the pieces. But, you know, if you haven't solved the puzzle, well, then that's not much fun either, is it? So I always seem to end up with just one piece. And I've got 4 spaces here and 4 holes, so it should definitely fit. I just haven't figured that out yet. So if you like this LEGO Tetris puzzle and you want to make one at home, well, go ahead. And don't forget, you can use any colours you like. Just make sure the pieces look like those shapes, because that's the actual shapes you need for Tetris. If you've liked the video, well then please like and subscribe. For a longer LEGO Tetris stop motion video, be sure to check out my other channel over at Brickflix TV. I'll put the link down below.